Hello, welcome to Developer Q&A. This is the series where I answer developer questions about careers in tech. If you would like to ask me a question, there will be links down below. And you can also visit the Crushing.digital website where you can have free profile reviews, ask me questions, or buy courses and books if that's your thing. So let's get on with the question. Today's question is a student saying, I am a student studying software engineering on a 3-year course. Do you think I should change to a 2-year course and get into the job market early, or do the extra year for the advanced diploma? A lot of students are taking the 2-year course and that makes me anxious. This is a great question. So have you ever read a book and thought that could have been condensed down to like a 50-page PDF? That's how I feel about any course. And that's why I think coding boot camps are a great thing. That's why, Udemy courses are a great thing. But do they get you to the same place? No. Do they give you a good starting point? Yes. So I think your 3-year course can be condensed down to 2 years. But if you've got nothing to show at the end of it, then it doesn't matter whether you do 2 years, 3 years, 5 years or 10 years. So the real thing here is to do something to learn, and that could be a Udemy course, could be a bootcamp, could be a degree, but you do something and all that value, all that knowledge is being pumped into you. Now, what are you going to do with that knowledge? How are you going to leverage it? And if you're not showing someone, what you're doing with it, people start to mistrust it. So they go, okay, you watched a Udemy course, but did you learn anything? Do you know it now? And other people, you'll see people saying, oh, well, a coding bootcamp, you can't learn things in 16 weeks that you learn in 3 years at university. I know, and I can be honest enough now, that most of your time at university, you are drunk. I mean, times are changing, but you're not learning all of that time. We should have been. You probably should be. And if you're continually learning and growing during that extra year, it's valuable. Certainly if you're learning and growing and then evidencing that to the world, that could be valuable. But if you're just spending your time, treading water, passing time, being drunk in the bar like I was, it's not really valuable time. So I would say do whatever it is that gives you that spark, that gives you enough to set you off on a journey of discovery, because that's what a life in tech is. The best thing about software development is it's always moving and always changing. The worst thing about software development is it's always moving and always changing. So do whatever it is that gives you that kickstart, that gets you off the starting blocks so that you can actually start exploring. But the most important thing is to document your journey and start to leverage what you're learning so that you can then showcase that to potential employers, to recruiters, to whoever will listen and get the job that you deserve. What most people do is they do a course for 3 years. They take Udemy courses afterwards. We've all got 20 or so Udemy courses that we've never actually done anything with, but we hope that people see the certificate and think it's valuable. How many developer profiles I look at in a day where it's just filled with Udemy certificates, and when I dig deep and ask them about what they learned on that, they go, oh, it was 3 months ago, can't really remember it. What's the value of that? And if you're going to finish your course, whether that's 2 years or 3 years, and you can't remember it, and it hasn't started you off on a journey, you haven't built upon that afterwards, then the value is lost. So it doesn't really matter whether it's 2 years or 3 years. If you're going to be able to present what you've learned and present a proactive person at the end of 2 years, I'd get out and get into the job market. If you don't have anything to show for it, perhaps stay in for the 3rd year. But don't stay in for that 3rd year just thinking that the better certificate is going to get you anywhere. Unfortunately, it's not. It's just another certificate to hang on your wall that hopefully your grandparents will like. So I hope that helps you. I hope that answers your question. I hope you all like and subscribe and ask me more questions so I can answer more questions for more software developers, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.